Alright, let's go do another Bond event. Oh, we gotta go with Best Girl. Best Girl based on looks. I think Emma is the cutest one. So far. Where is Emma? Can I not bomb her? That's Beryl. I talked to her. I don't really know if I have a Best Girl. Based on character, I don't, but based on looks, I definitely am a fan of Emma. You know, like... Oh, can I not bomb with you? Oh, I already talked to you last time. I remember that. I guess I can't bond with you. Let's bond with, Elliot. I guess I can't bond with her. We'll just bond with Elliot. Where is, Elliot right now? Bond with Elliot and probably Husis. Here's Elisa. Could I bond with her? Isn't this classroom usually locked? It is, but I checked it on a whim and it was open. The janitor must have forgotten to lock it after he was done. I see. So what brings you here? I got into an argument with Ferris earlier. She started asking me all these questions about my last name after she found out about Sharon. And you ran off here. How many times am I gonna have to deal with this? You know what? Why don't we hang out with Elisa? I'm not being biased with these characters. I don't know much about all of them, and I'm sure the game limits you on who you can hang out with. So I'm just gonna whoever I find to hang out with. She seems pretty upset. Maybe there's something I can do to help her. Yeah, sure. We'll bond with Elisa. Probably not the best person for this, but you need to talk to someone, Elisa. Better to let these things out than bottle them up. Green. Thanks. Whoops, I knew I forgot to lock up. There we are. Oh no, we're locked together. This is how all the great love stories begin. Wait, did he just lock the door? Seems like it. I guess we're locked in. My luck keeps getting worse and worse today. At least it's not nighttime or anything. I'm sure someone will come by before too long. That's true, but... Huh? So it's just, Reen and me here in the dark behind the locked door. No, Elisa, focus! This is all Sharon's fault. I wouldn't even be here if Ferris and I weren't arguing about her. Isn't that a bit of a stretch? You wouldn't say that if you knew her. She always does this. Imagine living with someone who knows nearly everything about you, but never thinks about your feelings. And on top of all of it, she's always taking Mother's side. Like she did when what? Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have tried to pry. Even so, you don't really dislike Sharon, do you? I mean, I guess I can't say dislike. It's kind of hard to dislike someone who's been a permanent fixture in your life since you were a kid. See what I mean? If she's going to be at the academy anyway, you might as well try to make the best of it. Besides, she's sort of like an older sister to you, right? Siblings aren't always easy to deal with, my goodness. You're right about that, but still wouldn't kill her to think about me a little more. Not a moment goes by in which I don't think of you, Lady Elisa. Oh no. Sharon came to the rescue. You could like pick locks or something? Sharon, what are you doing here? Whenever you are in need, I shall be by your side. After all, isn't that what an older sister is for? She knows how to make an entrance, I'll give her that. I can't believe she heard all that. Oh my, I didn't interrupt anything personal between the two of you, did I? I would be more than happy to lock the door again and leave the two of you to do whatever it was you were up to in there. I'll do it. Don't even joke about that. Oh man. That was some nice insight. Alright. Good to see you guys getting along now. We'll go hit up Husis, actually, instead of Elliot. Where is Husis? Oh, Husis, I love horses! Gotta bond with Husis. Wow, your clothes are covered with dirt. You're even more into this than I realized. It's just dirt. Hardly an issue. It takes a good deal of effort to care for horses. I suppose it's only natural to end up like this. I suppose you're right. Should I give him a hand while I'm here? Yes, I love horses. I want to go horseback riding. Care for a little help? I've got some experience working with horses myself, so it'd help the things go a little faster. Must be your hobby show up unbidden to assist people. Your offer does come at an opportune moment, though. I was just about to start washing them, so feel free to join in. You get to wash horses. Oh, this is every bit as tough as I remember it being. Already thinking of throwing in the towel? You were the one who offered the help, so don't think I'll let you back out so easily. I know. Aren't you getting a little tired yourself, Eustace? We wouldn't want you to overexert your frail little noble body or anything. Maybe you should go take a nap. What do you take me for? This is nothing. Perhaps if you put as much effort into your work as you did your toothless jokes, we'd be done by now. Shut up, I'm doing just fine. I guess Eustace isn't any friendlier towards girls than he is to guys. Right, time to... That's a horse. Oh, that horse, man. Oh there, we got a wild one here. Understandable, this horse recently arrived from the North Highlands. He's still young, so he hasn't quite grown accustomed to the stables yet. Does the school normally get horses all the way from the Highlands? Indeed, they're known to breed the best horses. Even the army gets their horses from there. Now then. Eustace gently stroked the horse's neck. Ah, that'll work. You're pretty good at that. When I was younger, I used to go to the stables whenever I felt bored. My brother taught me how to boat ride the horses and how to take care of them. I'm truly grateful for that. You two are lucky to have each other. I'm not gonna let some snooty noble who learned about horses with a silver spoon in his mouth show me up like this. It's subtle, but he's definitely changed since we came back from our last field study. Feels like he's more willing to be open with us now. Care to explain what you're staring at? Don't mind me. Anyway, we've got a horse to clean. Green helped the riding club for a while longer before bidding Eustace farewell. That was nice. Eustace is really developing. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like Eustace because of Lawrence, but Eustace is slowly becoming a more likable character, which I'm excited to see more. I'm excited to see all the characters in this game. But like Eustace is getting more likable by the minute. He's a lot more like open with everyone. I love it. And just like overall a nicer person, because Lawrence is like the opposite. He stays a dick for like the whole game. We're going to the engineering area, right? Engineering building. Yeah. Talk to them about the bike. Let me drink my Diet Coke first before I read this. Hey there, Irene. Thanks for stopping by. Might I ask where Elisa and Laura are? Those two lovely flowers would do wonders and brighten up this dreary old building. Oh no, I forgot you're weird. Let's not make Reen's life even harder than it already is. Sorry, I probably shouldn't think out loud. You probably shouldn't, like, say most of the stuff you're thinking out loud. Keep all those thoughts to yourself. Still haven't talked to Angelica much, but she's definitely an interesting one. That aside, your request was for me to assist testing out the Orbal bike, wasn't it? So what will I be doing? Oh please, I could hear you making those vroom vroom noises before you even stepped through the door. I was not, but wait, does that mean... Yeah, we want you to ride the Orbal bike. Oh, sick! I get to ride a motorcycle. Me? I can't deny that's what I wanted this to be, but I never expected it to actually happen. I'll give you all the juicy details when we're actually ready to test it. Before we start, however, we want to make sure you have the time. How about it? Ready to ride? Oh, yes. 1,000 times yes. Okay, let's ride. Good answer. First of all, let me tell you a bit about the bike. Everything you see here is something that Angie asked me to build for her. Because of that, the bike's been fine-tuned to meet her specific needs. In a nutshell, it's all Angie. The engine, the brakes, even the handlebars. I see. As you might expect, she and that bike are practically symbiotic. When she's on it, she's a sight to behold. But because we've tuned it specifically to her, it'll become a little too tough for anyone else to handle. Think of her as an unruly horse. There's no denying she's a fine bike, but she doesn't play nice with strangers. Right. I'm really hoping I make it through this alive. Don't scare him now, Angie. Crow's ridden it just fine. But I suppose he's been working on his bike since we started, too. Compared to him, you're a complete beginner. which is great. You'll have more objective opinion after your ride. I guess it makes sense why you asked me then. Feeling a little nervous, are we? Let's head over to the highway. Oh, this is gonna be sick. Oh wow, literally everyone's watching me. So, what are Toa and Crow doing here? Angie and George told us you'd be doing this, so I came along to show some support and take some time off work. Oh, that's very nice of you. My reason isn't quite as sweet as little Toa's here. Like I said before, this bike's at least partially my baby. Think of me as an overprotective father, making sure you don't mess up and hurt my girl when you take her out. Oh, classic Crow. Thanks. Crow, don't make him any more nervous. Don't worry, Ravine, just ignore everything this guy says. I do, and it's worked great for me. We can rebuild the bike, so stay focused on keeping yourself safe. Right, thanks. You have much experience riding horses? Actually, yeah. You shouldn't have any trouble then. She's a whole different beast, but the basics of riding are the same. So have fun. Thanks, Angelica. That helps. I won't let you down. Oh, cannot wait to see this. Okay then, that should be just about everything you need to know. I think I get it now. 3 things you want me to test are starting up the bike, shifting gears and coming to a stop, correct? Do I actually get to control the bike? I would love that. I don't know how they would fit it into the story, but riding a bike would be sick. That's right, we want to see how you handle everything. Let me give you a few pointers. You might not really get them until you're on the bike proper though. Hit me. First of all, you can't ride if you can't get moving. Let's talk about how to get started. Starting the engine is simple enough. How you smoothly ride off will depend on how well you can operate the bike's clutch. Once you shift into first gear, open the throttle and then slowly and steadily release the clutch. Release the clutch slowly and steadily when I start moving. Okay, I'll try not to forget. Next up is switching gears. Before switching gears, make sure to pull in the clutch quickly and firmly. Once you shift gears, release the clutch slowly and steadily, just like when you start her up. I can do that. The last thing you need to worry about is stopping the bike, which you probably want to know how to do. When you want to slow down, release the throttle and apply the brakes to both wheels front and back. You're going to want to give each one different amounts of pressure though. Apply the brakes strongly to the front wheel and lightly to the back wheel. That should bring you to a smooth stop. Strongly to the front, lightly to the back. That's a lot to remember, but I think I can do this. That's the way. This is all about learning through experience and getting used to riding on the fly anyway. Oh, come on, let's just ride the bike. So what do you say? Ready to go? You bet. I actually have to do this? This is the theme that plays with Blade. They actually want me to play this minigame? Right then, first is starting up the engine. Never mind, it's gonna be scripted. Wow, this is pretty intense. That reminds me of how I felt when I first rode a horse. Right, let's push those nerves to the side and get going. Okay, so I pull the clutch level, shift to first gear, and twist the throttle. I've done that. All I need to do is let go of the clutch and I'll be moving. Angelica told me how to do this. What exactly did she say again? It was slowly and steadily. Oh, game, let me ride. I want to control it. Now we're talking. This is great. Oh, that was good. There he goes. Can't wait to see the look on his face when he gets back. He's gonna love it. Hopefully. Oh, look at this. Wow, this feels amazing. I'm amazed at just how stable and smooth the ride is, too, considering how heavy it is. I think I'm used to this speed now. Let's try switching gears. First, I need to roll off the throttle, then I need to pull in the clutch. Change gears, then release it. Angelica told me that I had to handle the clutch a specific way during all of this. What was it again? Oh, what was this? Pulling quickly. No, it was what quickly and slow. Oh, okay, the game is like making it easy. Pulling quickly, release slowly. Oh right, I need to pull in the clutch quickly and firmly, then change gears. And after that, I need to re-release the clutch slowly but steadily. Oh, that is fast. Love that. There we go. Perfect. Oh, beautiful. Imagine if I was actually controlling this. Reed's gonna leave the campus at this rate. Going this fast really does feel great. I get why Angelica loves this so much. Well, the fun's gotta come to an end eventually. It's probably about time to stop. Obviously, I need to hit the brakes, but how much pressure do I put on both? This I do not remember. Strongly at the front, lightly at the back, I think. Pretty sure Angelica said strong on the front brakes and light on the rear brakes. Reed could just, like, steal the bike and escape with it at this rate. Stopped almost exactly where I expected to, so I guess I did it right. This thing's incredible, though. Feels like I'm still riding along even though I've come to a stop. I guess I gotta snap out of it eventually. The others are waiting for me. Forget the others, just leave. I better head back now. Leave the campus and go on a motocrossing trip. A cross-country trip around Arabonia. Welcome back, Rain. Well, how was it? I'm amazed to say the least. The sheer speed, the engine's vibration, and the feeling of the wind as you ride along. I never expected anything like it. No amount of horse riding could have ever prepared me for this. Just wow. Guess you've got some potential. Looking at this guy, he's trying to act all calm and composed, but his face is just screaming. Let me go back out and ride. Honestly, that's what it's doing. Crow's got the exact answer. Plain as day. Seems like you handled it really well, too, based on your report. I have to admit, I didn't expect those kinds of results out of you. It's pretty unwielding. It's a pretty unwielding machine. It's even more impressive considering it was his first ride with her, too. Nice to know that I can have a worthy rival waiting in the wings. Not everyone can get that much praise out of Angie. You should pat yourself on the back. It's a real honor. Now we need to hear some more detailed impressions of each phase. But let's do that back at the engineering building. Good plan. Oh, they're having so much fun with this. Maybe too much. Oh, that was great. If only I played a minigame, it would have been even better. It was still pretty good, though. Thanks, Reen. The info you gave me should come in handy. Glad I could help. I think she'll be much more stable ride from now on. I'll have to be sure to tell Lisa's mother about everything we learned today if they end up mass-producing Orbal bikes. Lisa's mom is the chairman of the Reinford company, isn't she? I didn't know you were familiar with each other. The Ragnar and Reinford family share a good relationship, actually. Oh yeah, they're both big names with Rower, right? Yeah, Angie's dad's one of the group's biggest shareholders, too. Wow, they are pretty close. Well, now you know. Elise's mother provided the engine and a number of other parts for the bike, too. So that's how you got your hands on everything. That's right, although whether or not Reinford will actually mass-produce the bike is an entirely different matter. The biggest goal is to turn a profit, so the only way it's happening is if we can show them that it would make money. Which is why we're currently trying to make it into something that masses can handle. And today you were a big help in getting closer to that goal. Wow, I'd love to see that happen. Looks like you get it. I guess my first impressions on you were right on the mark. Oh, I haven't properly thanked you yet, have I? Thank you for helping us today. Here's a little token of my thanks. A dragon mane? That's a quartz. I love it. Are you sure about this? It seems like a really valuable quartz. Of course. I'm sure you'll be able to put good use to it. Well then, Brian, thanks a lot for your help today. I'd like it if you could help us out next time we need a hand, too. I'll cancel my plans as soon as you ask. Oh, beautiful. Alright, that's done. What does that do? I want to see what the Dragon Mane does. EP recovers in the field. Oh, it's kind of like the Invigorate thing. Ooh. Alright, well. With that said, I think we're done. We're done with every request. And now we just have to do the old schoolhouse. And we got all bonding points done. So we're going to head out. We're going to head on to the old schoolhouse. Alright, that was good. Good use of our time. Got all the tasks done. Now we can just do the schoolhouse. I'm assuming we can use everyone now. The front doors are locked. This will be a third time going down the old schoolhouse. The layout really shifted around last time, so I better finish everything up and prepare before heading in. Should we get the show on the road? Yeah. I'm more advanced. Alright. In we go. Oh, what was that? What was that? There really must be something down in there. Anyway, let's get this party started. Everyone from Class 7 has said they're willing to come along. Now, who should I call?